All right. Welcome to Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host, Ben, and we're getting ready to try to see if we can't find any trades. I'll be surprised if anybody joins me on the 4th of July this late in the evening, but I am always trading at all times, especially cryptos. So I decided this is what I'm going to do for my 4th of July. So if anybody's watching this in the future, I may just be talking to myself and it could be a sad day. Oh, looks like we got one viewer. So whoever you are, appreciate you. Maybe you'll get active in the chat with me so I won't be too bored trading. First, let me pop over to my portfolio real quick, see what positions I'm in. Got EOS, KNC. Let's see here, up to 415. So I'm up. What are we looking at here? I'm up about 75. In at an average, we'll say a 395. Well, actually, this is actually kind of running right now. EOS. Let me look at this on the higher time frame on TradingView. I don't know if I want to sell EOS yet. EOS possibly getting ready to maybe make a move up, back up to this 430, 450 area. Let's see, I'm in the other position, CGLD. Let's see what it's looking like. I'm just looking for position to sell here. I don't know if I want to sell EOS. I don't know. I might sell it. I'm up on it, so that's fine. As long as I'm in the green, I don't care. My other position is KNC. Ooh, I actually just missed a pop on this a little earlier. That would have been a good chance to sell this. Oh, well. I think I'm still up on it anyway. Let's see. Oh, yeah, CGLD. That's the other one. We're looking good on the 15-minute on this, though. Looks like it's going to try to hold maybe at this 165. So if KNC can hold at 165, I'll continue to hold it. If it can't hold 165, I'm going to sell it. Whoops. Bitcoin having a pullback, so everything kind of having a pullback. Yeah, CGLD is actually... Yeah, Cardano, I'm keeping a very close eye on Cardano. Trust me, I've got... Cardano is one of my biggest crypto holdings at the moment. Cardano is it starting to rip right now? Let's see. Now it's getting close. It came up to that 150. So we're going to have to consolidate a little bit more. Probably about another hour, and we can see a Cardano test that 150. That's what I'm really looking for, because I'm in Cardano for a long swing. I'm expecting Cardano to get back to 2 at some point, but I will also day trade the hell out of this move if I can. If it happens in the next 2 hours while we're doing the live stream here, then I will pop in on Cardano. I do like this little pullback on the 15-minute. But yeah, back to CGLD. I think, yeah, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and sell CGLD. And then I said KNC needs to hold that 165 area. It's trying to now. I'm in it at 157. So I'm up a little bit on it. I just if you Omar, did you just now joining the channel? Because I've been talking about Cardano since I started this channel. But Cardano, let me look at it on the 4-hour. I'll go over it on the bullish, or not the bullish, but I'll go over it on the chart here. So Cardano is one of the very few cryptos that has been able to... Let's see, I'm going to move CGLD up here while I'm talking about this so I can keep an eye on it. But Cardano is one of the very few to be bullish and not drop as hard as most of the other cryptos. Like when Ethereum and Bitcoin pulled back, Cardano did have a pretty nasty pullback, too, but it didn't drop that hard. It dropped to this area of support in this 125, and it's been holding that pretty strong. It's held more support compared to Bitcoin. And right now, Cardano is actually above all EMAs on the daily chart. And this 20-day, if that crosses that 200-day, Cardano's going to be full back on bullish. It's not far away from it. So we just need to see that 150 break, and that is what I'm looking for tonight. That's the big thing. The break of 150, we will see Cardano move up tonight or tomorrow. If it doesn't break 150, it's going to be pulling back. It was probably not going to pull back super far because we do have all of these EMAs below it, but we could see it pull back down to 135, maybe 130. I don't expect it to get back below 130 anytime soon, though. Tomorrow the stock market is closed in the U.S., so a lot of the hype that's come in this weekend, I said because the stock market was only open Friday, half a day, and then it's closed Monday, and it's going to be a long weekend. A lot of money would be sitting on the sidelines. In the stock market, people don't like to hold positions over a 3.5, 4-day weekend, especially in volatile times like this, where there's so many news headlines coming out, possible inflation, all of that. So that money came into the crypto market just as I expected. It wasn't going to go anywhere else because everywhere else is pretty much closed. I think you can buy futures in gold and silver. I don't know how that works as far as on weekends because I don't trade futures, but that came back in. So tomorrow the stock market's still closed. That's why I'm thinking we're still going to see some more push come in because everybody's going to have their weekend, their holiday weekend, and then everybody's going to be home from work tomorrow. There should be a lot of money still sitting on the sidelines that might come into cryptos, more than likely. But we'll see. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I'm watching very closely right now and doing the live stream too at this specific time, is because we're very close to some breakouts that even if we do have a little pullback, could come and hold up these resistance areas. Like once these resistance areas, like once 150 breaks for Cardano and Cardano can hold 150 as support, it won't drop back below 150 for a while until it gets done with this next bull run. Once these cryptos go on their runs like this, they stay right above the 50-day moving average pretty much. Like you'll get a couple little dips, but overall, and especially possibly with Ethereum too breaking out. Where's Ethereum at? Yeah, so we got to keep a close eye on Ethereum because Ethereum on the 4-hour chart is above all EMAs and just needs the 20-day to cross that 2300. If Ethereum can break 2500, I think the whole altcoin market will get hot. So that's just my thoughts. I could be wrong. I've been pretty accurate on the crypto markets so far. If you are just new to the channel, I've been a stock trader for 7 years, and I just got into trading cryptos last December and started this channel. I do have a whole stock market channel that I've had for longer. A pretty big community there. We just passed 6,400 subscribers, tons and tons of content, multiple personalities. That's a whole big stock market community. If you like stocks, go check that out. That's the Framework Fortune home channel. And all I did really is just take my experience from trading stocks and just apply it to trading cryptos. I'm a technical analysis day trader and scalper, so I don't pay too much attention to all of the craziness out there. I just pay attention to the charts. Whatever the chart is telling me, whatever these beautiful green and red candlesticks tell me, that's what I go off of. I don't care about what other people are saying on social media or any of that. And so it's worked out swimmingly with cryptos because they have those hard drops. If I see some type of sign that normally looks like a drop in the stock market, it usually is the same with the crypto charts. It's not much different. There's people who argue with me about it that it is, and it's not. I mean, any investment that can be charted with candlesticks is going to read the same. The candlesticks capture the information, the price action, the same way no matter what it is. So can the charts be different, a little bit different as far as which directions and stuff they're going? Of course they can. Every stock in the stock market almost has a totally different stock chart. So there's not really an argument there to me for that. But yeah, I've been trading for a while. And the cryptos, I love it. I love it more than trading stocks, honestly. Because there's no PDT rule. There's no SEC. There's no government stuff right now. Of course, I'm sure they're going to try at some point in the U.S. because I know they tried in other places in the world. But for now, the freedom that you have and the capabilities to constantly make money, like you can literally sit here all day and just scalp for $10 wins. Like that's about what I'm about to be doing, is just scalping for small wins unless we see a breakout start to happen. We're having a little pullback in the market. Yeah, but even with a single tweet, I do know, I do realize the power of the tweets. It happens in the stock market too. I mean, all last 4 years of Donald Trump, every time he tweeted something, the whole entire stock market would crash or it would shoot up, or one certain stock that he was talking about would drop or shoot up. You know, and now Elon with cryptos, Elon can tweet something and ruin things. That is true, but it still doesn't matter. I'll be able to see like this candle is pulling back. No matter if somebody tweets or not, the actual buys and sells of that crypto or stock or anything are on this chart. This is what this candle is telling me. So right now, on this 4 hour on Cardano, this is a big upper wick. We have a lot of selling pressure in this 150 area. So right now, it's not going to break. That's why I said earlier when you're asking me about it, it's going to have to come back down and consolidate. It probably will come back down to 142 at the 200. And that'll probably be in the next, that's a 4 hour candle. Let me look a little closer. Well, actually, here on the 15 minute, if it can hold the 20 day, let's say it's been holding the 20 and the 50 for a while now. So if it can hold the 20 day now, we'll easily see it back up to 150 in about 45 minutes. Now, if this was a tweet and I started seeing this candle like this and there was a tweet coming out, as soon as it cracks this 20 day, I'm getting out of it. It doesn't matter how much more it sells off, you know, I'm going to get out of it. Now, this, of course, is a swing trade. Like I said, a longer-term hold than just day trade. But if I'm short-term trading, then I'll know because I'm looking directly at these candlesticks. This is the price action. No matter what anybody else says or on the news or tweets or anything, it's going to show up here before it shows up anywhere else. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, because these are 15-minute candles. So we just hit, you know, a new high a day on Cardano right here at this 149.5, it looks like. And that's going to be resistance. I knew 150 was going to be resistance. That should be pretty obvious to anybody who has experience charting. You can just see right across here all these places where the stock price got caught up at. So the 20 day though, if that can hold, that will show bullish strength. And since each one of these are 15-minute candles, we would see the bounce. This candle would close above the 20, which it's closing in, what, 9 minutes, 8 or 9 minutes. If it closes the way it is now and we open up on the next candle and push up any at all, making a green candle, then we could see that buy-in start to come in, and that would be a 15-minute candle, probably up to 148, and then some more buy-in after another 15 minutes to push up to 150. And then 15 minutes, so in about 45 minutes to an hour, it should, if it holds here, be up to 150. And if enough buy-in can come in, enough of buy-in volume down here, we could see it break over 150. But it's bullish right now on this 15-minute chart. It needs to hold above the 20. If it doesn't hold here on the 20, it's going to drop back down to the 50 at 145, which will take it longer to break out if it does. If it comes back there, it'll have to consolidate probably 2 hours. So it all depends right now on this candle here in the next 8 minutes. And you can see buyers are pushing it up. Every time it drops down to this 20-day, the buyers push it back up. So we'll see what happens here shortly on this candle. It'll be closing in a little bit. but it is very possible. I think I'm going to get out of CGLD because it's looking like it's going to start maybe going bearish. Yeah, we got a big, on the 15 minute, we got a big downtrend. Oh, is that the actual down? Well, hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, I drew that earlier. Okay. Yeah, so more than likely, because CJLD has not been able to break in this last 15-minute candle right here, there was a bunch of selling pressure before it even got close to the downtrend, and it's been selling off. Let's see, unless this is a big triangle. Well, actually, this could be a big, this could go either way. It's bearish on the 15-minute, but if it can hold up here, CGLD could pop back up to the top of this trend line. Whoops. I don't know why I keep getting these texts from all these different advertisers. Turn my text volume down so it's not going off here. How unprofessional of me to have my volume on while I'm trading. No, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna get out of CGLD for now. I'm fine with that. Let's see. So let's see if I can find a trade while we're waiting on Cardano, because I'm gonna start looking for some 1-minute scalps. Like, I'm looking on the 15 and the 4-hour chart, so I'm looking at a more longer time frame, which is going to give you a little bit different information. You go into that minute chart and all you're in is the minute and 5-minute chart. You're in your own little scalping world. You don't really care about what's going on the rest of these charts, because we're just getting in and out real quick. See, everything is kind of having a pullback at the moment. What's the biggest gainer we got? SNX. Ooh, that made a nice move. Missed that. Ooh, man, that was a good move. That move started last night, pretty much going straight up, almost $1.70 something. That's not one I really. Well, I got it on here twice. Why do I got it on here twice? Let me get rid of one of those. We also got Compound. It's pretty bullish. Band's breaking out right now. We'll keep that one on watch. Let's see. Let me put a little tab on that. That's on watch. That's on watch. Definitely need to put Cardano. Where you at, Cardano? There you go. Bam. And then we'll redo that. Let's see. EOS. Those are not on watch at all. And then let's keep Ether on watch. And let's keep. Those are my other ones. EOS. CGLD and KNC. Okay. So I'm just going to go. Oh, Matic's another one we should probably keep on watch too. Matic is close to going bullish. So let's add Matic, KNC, and CGLD. All right, there we go. Turn that yellow. I don't know why it's not yellow. All right. So let's check on Matic. Yeah, Matic just broke that 115. So Matic is full on bullish now. If Matic can hold up, yeah, I might try to scout Matic. Oh, CGLD just getting a pop back up. So this is a consolidation triangle. I want to get out of this. KNC trying to hold. Everything kind of in this pullback except for Band. Because this is bearish on the 15, I'm going to go ahead and get out of CGLD. I don't like the way it's looking. It could pop back up, but I can always get back in. So I don't know what. Let's see how much profit was that. I got in at 324 and 313. That would average out about 320. That was 175 shares, I think, and then be 18 cent on 100, so about 20 bucks. Not what I wanted, but that's okay. Slow little scalp. Or not scalp, but slow little swing for a little bit of profit. Yeah, Cardano's looking real good here. We got 2 minutes left, and this candle's getting pushed up. Buyers are coming in, pushing it off of this 20-day. So let's see. Yeah, maybe. So I could buy 400 Cardano. If it moves 10 cents, that'd be 50 bucks. If I want to try to play this breakout. It might be a slow breakout though. I'm gonna give Cardano a little more time. What was that other one? Matic. That was the Matic I was wanting to play. Let's see. $116. Matic doesn't have enough volume. Suppose that. What's the other one? SNX. Are you still? No, it wasn't SNX. One of them was popping while we were looking at it. It was banned. Okay. Cardano 70% of your portfolio. That's a little heavy, but I mean, if you like Cardano, you know, it's one of my heavier investments for sure too on my swing. I've got majority of my Voyager portfolio is Cardano. I've been gaining interest with Voyager app. You gain 5.5% interest for holding Cardano in your portfolio. So I've been doing that, just getting that interest build up on it, waiting for this breakout. You don't even have to stake it either with Voyager. You just hold it. So I don't know what portfolio or what platform you're using, but if you haven't checked out Voyager, I just did a video on it yesterday, and I do have an affiliate link. If you sign up with that, after watching that video, you decide you like Voyager, then we'll both get free Bitcoin. I think it's like $25 in free Bitcoin for both of us if you use that link. But I like Voyager. The only problem is if you watch that video, I'm a very transparent person. I tell the experiences that I've had and people around me has had. Some people have had some issues signing up with them because they are a newer company. But once you get signed up for it and able to use it, man, you have a bigger selection of coins on Voyager than you do Coinbase, I'm pretty sure. And you have a lot more cheaper ones, like you have Shiba Inu on Voyager. You can gain interest on Dogecoin on Voyager. So it's got some cool stuff. Let's see. I might be able to scalp this. Looks like volume is just now starting to come in. Use Binance. Do they have I looked into Binance when I first started, but there's so many bad reviews on the Binance US app thing, because in the US I think there's a lot more. You don't get as many options with Binance. But do you gain interest for Cardano on Binance? So Ethereum's coming back down. So this is kind of why all these other altcoins are pulling back at the moment. Ethereum's having a pullback to the 20. So Ethereum needs to hold there. Let's take a look at Cardano, how it's looking. Up. Yeah, see, Cardano not being able to hold that 20 day. So now we've got this bearish. Well, that's not an engulfing candle, but having a drop down there below the 20. It may try to hold support here. Maybe, because it held a support back here a couple of times on the 15 minute. But more than likely, it's probably going to come back to that 145. Well, no, it's trying to hold, actually. There's a little wick there, a little bit of buying trying to push it back up. Still, though, it'll probably come right around 145, unless Ether starts dumping for some reason. Ether's starting to crack that on the 20-day too. This is kind of what I expected tonight, though. I expected to be hot early, and then with a bunch of people celebrating 4th of July in the U.S., that's usually an evening, nighttime celebration because of fireworks. I expected a lot of U.S. volume to drop out of the market, so that may be what we're seeing. So we may actually see a little bit deeper pullbacks, maybe. But I'm like I said, tomorrow the stock market's closed, so I'm expecting buying to come back in. Let's see, band. That doesn't have enough volume to scalp on the 1 minute either. It may be a dip, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be a big dip. Because I'm getting very bearish on this. Well, I've been very bearish for about 8 months on the stock market, and the stock market is coming down, or not coming down. It keeps just going up and up. Eventually, it's going to have to drop. And so that's where I'm thinking, if the stock market drops, everybody's going to get out of the stock market. If gold and silver doesn't pop, which it didn't last time we started getting a little shaky in the stock market, then there only really leaves cryptos for people to come into. But sometimes the cryptos pull back with the stock market, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen this time around. Let's see. They're getting here on. Let's see. Let's look at Ether. Oh yeah, Ether having a pullback. And all these pullbacks are, so if I go back on the 4-hour chart, it looks bad right now on this chart, on the chart I was at, but I was just on the 15-minute. Ether's still above the 200-day on the 4-hour chart. We're still looking good on Ether. It could pull all the way back down to 2286 and bounce off of the 200. And then this resistance here, this old resistance, that's support now. So we got support at 22.4. The 20-day on the 4-hour chart's at 22.31. So we got all kinds of support right here. I highly doubt that we'll see Ethereum break through and crack through all of this at once. Like, that is a lot of support through there now. So I mean, we've had some little dips. Where's the 1 day at? There we go. We've had some dips. I mean, here's the initial big sell-off after the big, huge rip. But, I mean, we've pretty much slowed down on the selling. Like, there was all that big selling there, and then the market consolidated sideways, and it couldn't break back up. So, and this is pretty much similar looking to Bitcoin, but Ethereum's a little bit more bullish. Bitcoin's kind of still bearish on the daily. But then once we hit this bottom area and this 200-day moving average, we pulled back up. And this has been a decent climb back up. Now we do have, this is why I was saying Ethereum's got to break 2400 because this resistance is here. And these resistance areas that we need to break on all these cryptos, including Cardano. See, yep, Cardano's back down to 145. Matic back below 115, so Matic still needs to break. It was breaking for a minute. Possible head and maybe a head and shoulders pattern on Matic. If Matic cracks below $1, this would be a head and shoulders. Yeah. But most of this where we're at looks like pretty good consolidation on a lot of these charts. Well, no wonder this one's popping. This one's so cheap. Let's see, where did Bitcoin go? There's Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin. So we're just still getting hung up at these resistance areas. But you look at the overall chart, we're still up quite a bit. Like, people who are like, oh God, cryptos are so low right now. This is the previous chart for most of the cryptos. They look like this. So we're actually not very low at all. We're still way, way up here. So, I mean, we could drop more. There's always a possibility. But we're seeing this support area hold on Bitcoin right across here, that 30,000. It held back here multiple times where it bounced off. And then it's held multiple times here. So now that we've kind of come off it and we've started building some higher highs, we should see some more upward movement out of it. But all these resistance areas is what matters. Like on all these daily charts. And this is why I've been bullish on Cardano, because this is the daily chart on Cardano. All it has to do, I mean, Cardano's not even low. Cardano's held most of its gains since it's come out. So, and we're very close. Well, we actually still are kind of above all EMAs. Look at all the support. All these moving averages. We got this uptrend. A lot of support under Cardano. I don't think it's going to drop that much. But even like, if I go look at a stock chart that has some big pops on it, that's a healthy chart. If I can get to one. Well, here, I'll just pull it up right here. I can simply go back. So this is a marijuana stock on the daily chart. This is for anybody who's really new to trading anything. So IIPR, you can see, it's been climbing, but it has its pullbacks. And even when it goes on a big rip and it has a big pullback, it doesn't pull all the way back to down back here on the chart. It just pulls back to about halfway of the big run. And then after it holds support at that area where it pulls back to, then we can see another big rip. So this is a marijuana stock. We go and look at the chart for Cardano. See, we're still in all of this upward momentum. More people are buying Cardano because more people are finding out about trading cryptos. So we should hold this area, which we tested it already, and we're showing the candles that this support is strong support. So we should start seeing the rip back up like IIPR had. All right? So we're here in Cardano. Well, actually, we're probably about right here in Cardano. Either here or here, one of the two. So just consolidating and looking for it to hold and then start pushing back up. I'd say we're more likely here for the next run. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be even. And Ethereum's chart pattern is similar to Cardano, very similar. Those two are real close, and it's the same thing. Same thing with the example of IIPR. Like Ethereum, I would be surprised to ever see Ethereum back to $1,000, especially down to like $300. Unless something crazy happens with Ethereum and it gets hacked or a security breach, then it should be fine and it should continue on its slow uptrend. But that's the thing with investing and trading. Depending on what you're doing, if you're holding for the long term, these little intraday moves don't really matter. Like, overall, Ether's been running, and as a long-term investor, you just want to buy the dips. Like, you just buy in every dip. You're just going to continue to build your position, and you can even sell some in some of the rips, so you can buy a little bit more when they dip again. In the short term, the moves seem drastic because cryptos are very volatile in short term. Like right now, we're seeing Ethereum crack down back to 23.26. So it cracked the 50-day. So we are going a little bearish right now on the 15-minute chart. But like I said, we still got plenty of support down here. For it to really dip, I mean, it's still got to break through the 100-day, which also is 2,300, which is support. But this is going to make it a little difficult for me to try to scalp now that everything's turning around. Unless this is a short-lived scalp. This could, or not scalp, but this could be a short-lived dip. Let's see if anything is not dipping. So was that band that was going bullish? Yeah, even band has pulled back. But this could be very good buying opportunities. Because here's the thing. The volume drop we may see tonight from the U.S. market because of 4th of July could make, I mean, not everybody celebrates 4th of July, so the rest of the globe could come in and buy up at these cheap prices. That's more than likely what may happen. It's a dump. It'll go down, but I don't think it's going to dump as hard as you think it is. You could be right. I could be wrong. Cryptos have made me wrong a couple of times, but usually it's a timing thing. Usually my timing's just a little bit off. I swear, I think this is only a, what do you call it? A short-term dip here. Just from people getting ready to go out and watch fireworks and eat dinner and all that. But I do want to get out of these other swings here if they're coming down. 161. Yeah, it's about back to my entry. These are short-term swings, so I mean, I'm not going to try to take any losses on them. I missed this KNC. That must have happened while I was recording that video, because that would have been nice. That's what I was looking for. That moved to 170 on KNC. We'll see. We'll see though. This may be a good buying opportunity. See how's EOS though. I might drop EOS though. See, we're already starting to get some push back up. Let's look. Let's see here. Yeah, so Ethereum's getting bought up off the 100-day moving average at that 2,300. It just dumped a little faster than I thought it was. But we're getting buying back in already. No, we're not gonna get back down to the Stone Age. Like if you weren't buying, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Are you swing trading or long-term holding? Because, like, if you weren't buying in these areas of support at these nice lows on any of these cryptos, especially Cardano at $1, if you weren't buying Cardano at $1, you gotta buy Cardano at $1. Look at this beautiful triangle though. Cardano just broke out of this triangle. There's no way Cardano's done. We're not gonna get a big dip out of this. This is beautiful movement. That is a perfect consolidation triangle. Breakout towards the tip on the 15-minute. Cardano still, Cardano just came down to this area of support. It was resistance back there. It hit it there. It was resistance through here where it made this little double M. And then it was resistance there. Broke out, bounced off of that line, and then pushed up. So now it's trying to hold that as support. And that 100 days there is also there. So, you got very strong support right there just at that 143 area. So is the action? Yeah, the action's all on the 15-minute right now. Let's look here and see something. Thinking about dip buying something here in a second. But what do I want to dip buy? Oh, CGL. Of course, right after I sell CGLD's coming up on the 5-minute. Back at the 15. It's getting held up at that resistance. Boy, KNC really getting down there. Let's see what I gotta look at volume real quick. I gotta see where the most buying volume's at. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's what you want to see after a dip like that. You want to see buyers push this damn candle all the way back up green like that. That's strong movement right there. If this candle closes green on the 15-minute, that shows that buyers have full control of this. And that little sell-off was just a little whiff in the wind. Because that is a very strong candle right there. We got 10 minutes left on this. So we got 10 minutes. This thing could just come right back up. I kind of missed that buying opportunity. That was kind of a quick drop. Whoop, what did I just see? Something. Oh, CGLD is starting to pop up. So let's go back to CGLD. I might have to trade this after I just got out of it. Ooh, I like that U shape. I'd like to see it. Ooh, man, it might not come back down. Swing trade and long-term holding. Yeah, I'm going to hop in this real quick to see if it's going to pop. Where am I at? 341, so I'm up a little high. What do I got? 175. Hopping back in here. So I actually need to look at this on the 5-minute. There we go. There we go. Starting to pop back up. So I'm up about $3-4 right now. I want to see if it's going to push back to 350 right now. Got to break through 345. Got to see some 345s on this time and sells. If I don't see any there in a second, I'm going to pop out of this. Let me hop back on the 1 minute. And this is a little volatile right now, so I'll stay on the 1 minute. But yeah, if it's going to get that pop up to 350 right now, or in the next 20 minutes or so maybe. Well, no, I don't know if I want to hold it that long. It may get held up here. So what am I up? I'm up. What's the fee? The fee is $1.19, so about $2.20 to trade. Woo! Big pullback down. Let's see if we get bought back up again. Yeah, see, we're getting close to a big triangle breakout on CGLD possibly. Yeah, ADA looking pretty decent again, getting bought back up. Let's keep Ether on watch. Make sure that's going to hold. And then let's see. Let's see what you got, CGLD. You gonna give me a breakout here? Moving very slow now. It was moving very fast. This is a very low supply coin too, so that's why I trade this coin a lot for short-term day trading and scalping. Oh, I have a blast with CGLD because it moves so quick when it gets buying volume. But it also can make you lose money very quickly. So you gotta be ready and on that trigger, ready to pull it if it starts coming back down on you. See, I'm actually in below this little bit of support on the 1 minute. So if that little support, 341.5. Actually, I got plenty of room to at least break even if this does turn around. I got enough, well, probably have enough room for it. But on the 1 minute, get back here. On the 1 minute, we're climbing. We're still above all EMAs there. See, I'm still looking all right for now. We are a little ways off that EMA, but actually we're making a little bull flag here. Right below this downtrend, we may have a decent breakout here. This may get real frisky. It's a possibility. If it doesn't break out here, it's going to have to come back down, consolidate, probably break out tomorrow. But it does have a chance to try it here. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it can break this 345. Got to see the 345s. Not seeing any yet. Getting a little closer. 3447, 3448. All right, appreciate the sub, Omar. Have a great night, buddy. Happy 4th if you celebrated. If not, and you know, happy whatever you're celebrating today. But appreciate you stopping in and joining the Framework Fortune community. Like I said, if you look at stocks too, go check out the home channel, the big community over there. Lots of great information. We're getting close. This is a nice little triangle. We're either going to shoot up here or we're going to shoot back down, but it's looking like we may get it. Oh, and I do live stream Monday through Friday in the mornings at market open on the stock market channel. This channel I'm still, because it's a newer channel, I'm still working out how to schedule in my live stream trading for it, because the other channel is a lot bigger than this one, so I have a lot more work over there. It keeps me pretty busy. But eventually I'll have a scheduled time on this channel here soon of when I do live stream trading. And we're starting to come back down, so we're still in the triangle. Let me see where the bottom of it is here. Yeah, that 342 area. We may pull back down to 341.5. Let's see, how's everything else doing? KNC. Yeah, KNC, EOS, both, they're fine. Now, if this candle does not push up, and it starts pushing below this 342, this is going to pull back to the 20-day, and then possibly could pull back to 340 area. And it's starting to push back. Let's see, yeah, we just had a big selling volume there. That flag, well, the flag's still there. Flag's like this right here. There's our flag on the 1 minute. Bet we can see it better on the 5 minute. Let's see. It's a little ugly on the. Ooh. It's a little ugly on the 5 minute. If it drops any lower, you can just see that selling pressure. Having issues getting above 345. So this breakout may not come yet. But we'll see. This is the 1 minute, so if it's going to break out, it's going to do it in the next couple of minutes. Pulling back. And it's curling over now, so breaking out of the bottom. Give it half a second. I mean, my entry's at 341.80, so I'm not losing much by holding it down to 340. Only losing like $1 or maybe like $3. But sometimes these really low float ones, or not low float, there's low supply ones, sometimes they can be sneaky. And they'll shake you out. They'll have a quick little pullback, and then they all of a sudden have a buying volume spike. Yeah, so that triangle's cracked though. We can go ahead and get that out of there. Still got good support though. On the 1 minute, 100 and 200 day right there. Let's see, let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum's climbing back up. Oh, that look what right there. Look at that. That's what I was talking about. CGLD is a sneaky little bugger. That's what it does sometimes. Sit there and shake you out of it, and then right afterwards rip back up. Look at this. Let's see if it starts ripping now. Because that was a good little rebound off at 340. Sneaky little thing. Sneaky, sneaky. If this doesn't push back, start pushing. If it doesn't start testing 345 soon, it's going to come back down. It's got to test that within the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. Let's see here. Cardano looking good back above that little support area there. What was that? That was a four. That'd been a nice little scalp there on Cardano off that little sell. $20 day starting across the 50-day, or I'm sorry, the 100-day moving average here at you see we did have a pop over the 200-day, and now buyers are pushing these candles up off of the 200. So looks like we're going to get a little indecision candle here on the 5 minute. That should be closing in 4 minutes, probably 3.5 really. And then the next 5 minute candle, we'll have an idea of which way this is about to go. It looks like it's going to try to test though at some point here soon. See if we break that 345, and we'll probably get hung up at 350 if we break 345. Ether start. That doesn't look good on Ether. testing this 200 day. Needs to hold up. Yeah, we're getting smashed down. Sellers are some selling pressure pushing this down. Let me give this one more 5-minute candle probably. See if it's gonna pop back up. K and C is looking pretty good if it can break 162 there. I don't have a giveaway going on right now. The giveaway we'll be doing a giveaway once this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, and then we'll be doing a pretty decent sized giveaway when the Framework Fortune regular channel, the home channel, hits 10,000 subscribers. We're only 3,600 subscribers away from hitting the 10,000 mark on the other channel. So we're getting a little bit of indecision here across the board. Let's see, a little buying starting to... Ooh, here we go. Decent little buy and pop coming in there. Just need to see that continue. $20 days pointing up. We are CGLD is going to try, I think. See, that 5-minute candle should be about to close. Dogecoin? What's Doge doing right now? Let's see, where you at, Doge? On the 15, Doge doesn't have a lot of volume on it. On the 15-minute chart, it's pretty light on volume. There's hardly anybody trading Doge at the moment. Whoops, what am I doing? Let me look on a higher time frame. This 4-hour time frame. I cover Doge every week. I don't cover it every single day, but I do cover it every week, a couple of times usually. Yeah, I mean, just right now it's just no volume. Needs to get some action back in it. It's quiet. It's been quiet. Once it breaks 25 cents though, it could start moving again. On the 15-minute, Doge is very bearish. So it looks like CGLD may just consolidate here for a while in this area. Because it's not breaking out at the moment, although it could. As long as it keeps getting close to that 345, it could break at any moment. But it's consolidating on the 1 minute. Don't like this little... Well, actually, this is a triangle. You got the downtrend there on the 5 minute, and then this uptrend here. So this is about to pop one way or the other, getting squeezed. We're just slowly, we hit 345, tested a couple times, pulled back, and we're just slowly climbing back up to that 345. It's like buyers are kind of waiting to make sure Ethereum's going to hold up and start coming back up. Whoops, get back here. Very close to some type of movement. Oh, maybe dropping out of this triangle. No, we're still in it on the 5 minute. Let's see, where's that last low at? 341.02. This 5 minute candle's fixing to close. Let's keep a real close eye here and see what happens at the close of this 5 minute candle. Open up and a little bit low there. Just got light on volume. Maybe about to crack. I'm gonna have to hop out of this real quick. One life. I trade cryptos all the time. Cryptos is where it's at. There we go. Starting to push back up. I'm sure we'll probably be grilling burgers out here in a little bit or whatever. Remember, I'm an hour behind you, so there's still plenty of sunlight out. And I'm only doing the live stream for about another 45 minutes. Look for this breakout right here, One Life. It looks like it's going to break down. Why ain't you out grilling, drinking, and all that? You should be doing all that. You are? Just happened to see I was streaming. Like, oh, I gotta go mess with Ben here. See what he's doing. I'm just sitting here right now. I'm just waiting for the slowest breakout ever in the world. Oh, no, starting to break down. About to have to get out here. Why don't you hit that like button with your drunk finger there, One Life? Your greasy burger alcohol finger. Hit that like button. I'm on the 1 minute there. Back to the 5 minute. There you go. Appreciate it, buddy. When are you gonna come join the Framework Fortune Home channel and do the live stream stock trading, man? You should be moved and settled in now. You just want to day trade stocks and that's it. That's all you want to do. You want to. You don't even want to. You've been over there at Hal Hart's channel, at the H&H Trader channel. Yeah, I'm going to 1099 you. Of course I am. What do you mean? We got to pay taxes. It's a business. You'll in a year you'll make more than the tax minimums. Oh, maybe about to crack here. So I have to report it. Nah, man, I gotta report it. I'll pay you in crypto, but I can pay you in Bitcoin or Ethereum, Cardano, whatever you want. But I just can't. I gotta report it, man. My CPA is not gonna allow me not to report it. I'm not gonna put my business at risk. You don't want to pay taxes? Well, see, that's the thing, though. If you are 1099, you have a lot of write-off opportunities, things you can buy and write off that you need for your business, and you can offset some of those capital gains from your stock trading. Just saying, you'd actually be making more money by being a 1099. You look like you're paying more taxes 1099, which you on paper are going to, but you can offset it. I'm 1099 myself. I'm the CEO of Framework Fortune, but it's an LLC. It's not a corporation yet. So I'm 1099 myself until I switch the company over and make it all W-2, which will be depending on how fast everything continues to grow. I don't know. Everything's moving fast, so we'll see by the end of the year what's going to happen. Damn this thing, if this doesn't do anything, like volume just, it's like everybody's like, oh, there's a dip in the market, buy that dip real quick, and now let's go drink beer and cook burgers. This volume getting real light here. We need to see some bigger volume coming back in on the 5 minute. We're kind of in this indecision point here. Yeah, see, now we're popping back up again. So I'm going to go take a quick little breather, quick little break from my eyeballs, and then I'll be right back. So you guys give me just a few minutes. I've got my phone. If this happens to start cracking down below 340, I can hop out, but I won't be that long. All right. Yeah, talk to me more about it in private. One life. Holler at me later. So we're still hanging out at this 340 area. Ethereum's dipping a little bit. But I think on the 15 minute we still look good. Yeah, we're still good on the 15 minute on Ethereum. Oh, that 200 day is right there at that 340 area on CGLD. So if it cracks that, I definitely am getting out. Volume is really getting light. See the volume light on Ethereum? Lighter. EOS starting to gain a little momentum. Cardano's got decent volume. Algorand on the 15 minute with a head and shoulders pattern. Shoulder here, head here, shoulder here. And it's cracking right now at the moment. Still trying to hold up that 200, but starting to crack that. So Algorand may come back down. Let's see. Does Ether have that pattern? No, Ethereum doesn't have the head and shoulders. Yeah, Ethereum looks good on that 15. And ADA definitely doesn't have the head and shoulders pattern. ADA is so close to going bullish. Alright, well, CGLD is starting to pop back up a little bit, so let's see if it can get up there. That little sell-off kind of ruined everything for the timing. Balancer's up 13%. So if anybody's got any questions, suggestions, or ideas, any of that, go ahead and get those in. We will give the stream about 15, 20 more minutes here. See if CGLD is going to break out, what's going to happen. And then I'm going to call it well, I'm not going to call it whatever that was that just came out of my mouth, but I'm going to call it a day here shortly and go eat some dinner. Nothing really to scalp today. Let me see. Let me look at AMP. No. AMP doesn't have the volume. It's barcoding right now. Very, very low volume on AMP on the 1 minute. This was a good scalping play. But you can see where all this volume just died off. This is weird, though. I've not seen any barcodes on any cryptos before. Atom just having to pop up on the 1 minute. AMP looks like a damn robot is trading it. This is like this barcoding stuff, this is algorithm trading. At least in the stock market, that's what it usually looks like. Yeah, even Shiba Inu doesn't look like that. I want to keep an eye on AMP here. Seeing this is very strange. Because humans can't trade that perfectly. See, on the 15-minute, it doesn't look like anything. Then you start getting the 5-minute, like these perfect amounts of volume. There's just no volume on it at all, but it's still getting traded though. Yeah, this is algorithm trading. Yeah, definitely going to keep an eye on that. That really is. That's something new I've seen in cryptos. I know there's a lot of bots that trade in the crypto market, but I have on most of these coins, I've never seen any bot trading on the charts. That's the first time since I started trading cryptos in December. I've seen it in the stock market plenty of times, because all the institutions and big hedge funds use algorithm bot trading. I don't know, that was a long rant about that, but it just was intriguing. It may not be a big deal at all. But I'm going to look into it. Yeah, we're building a new high here. Or not new high, new higher low. So we got low there, low here, and if this continues to hold up, this will be a new low. So we'll probably get this breakout here soon. Depending on what Ethereum does. I got out of CGLD to trade something, locked in a little profit, and then got back in CGLD. Because it was looking the best for a possible pop. AMP was my go-to scalp play. So now I'm going to have to find a new scalp play that moves pretty rapidly. Matic on the 1 minute, 114 up to 115. It's not enough. See Litecoin, what does its 1 minute movements look like? 144.70. So it's $1. And that was a move from 145 up to 148, $3. Yeah, Litecoin really doesn't have enough volume to scalp. What happened there? Hey, loop ring dropped all the way to 10 cents for half a second, then pushed right back up to 26. Crazy. All right, CGLD, what you got? You'll come back live here. Let's see. Just a little bit more buying. So we're getting rejected on the 1 minute at 342.5. So we need to break through that strong. We need to hold above it here for this to continue to climb. And did just push back above it. Ethereum on the 1 minute has this little possible uptrend. Let's see here. Oh, fireworks are starting to go off. Okay, yeah, so that trend line is holding on the 1 minute for Ethereum. So we just need to see Ethereum hold up there, and then we should get some buying volume to push this up. Let's see. Whoops, get off of that. The 15 minute on Ethereum. Some selling pressure, trying to keep it below the 50-day. A lot of selling pressure in that 2340 area. But we got buyers coming in over 23. See how's KNC doing. KNC looks like it may drop. Ooh, EOS had to pull back all the way down to 4. That was a pretty deep, steep drop. Yeah, now EOS is bearish on the 5 minute. So close to that crossover happening. Oh. Even closer now. Very, very close to that 20-day cross in the 200. Just need to see a break over that 3425. It's just moving so slow. Still selling pressure. A lot of selling pressure. Well, this is such a low circulating supply that this thing just always looks like crazy selling pressure on the 5-minute. Ethereum still holding that trend line. Come on, CGLD. You want it. You know you want to pop over. You know you want to do that. You want to shoot to the sky and explode here. This 5-minute candle's fixing to close. So we're testing that 3425 now. If it can break over on this candle and the 5-minute close over that 3425, then we should see that 345 test. But we do have this downtrend, which the downtrend is right at the 342.5. $20-day, very close to crossing. And it's starting to have a pullback. So with that rejection there, yep, it's going to pull back down to 340 again. Indecision candle here, and then the red candle following. So that's why that's pulling back. But we're kind of in this little triangle between the moving average, because all of them are here, and this downtrend. So this 5-minute chart, probably the next 20 minutes, we'll have a better idea. Everything's kind of starting to turn red though. Let's see. Yeah, Ethereum just cracked that downtrend, so we're going to have another little sell-off, probably making a lower low. So yeah, but look at the whole market's just turning red. So now that everything's kind of turning around, well, CGLD still hasn't given up, but now that most everything is turning around at the moment, probably going to have a slow next couple of hours and maybe sideways consolidation in the market. Yeah, Ethereum's probably going to pull back to this 200-day on the 15-minute. And then everything will have to consolidate for a while. And then tonight, when everybody gets done with fireworks and eating and all of that, and they're drunk, they'll probably be on their phones buying cryptos. So I think this is going to be a short-lived drop we're seeing right here. It could get, very well could get a little bit more ugly. See, on the 15-minute, Ethereum did hold the 200-day back here. So if it can continue to hold the 200, we'll still be pretty bullish. If we crack down on, or not 200, but the 100, held the 100-day EMA right here, and then it's trying to hold it again. So if it can hold that, we should see it continue on bullish later on tonight maybe. But if we drop down on this 200, then it could get a little sketchy. I think I'm about to get out of this because the whole market turning red like this, it's gonna. I mean, on the, see, it's the 15-minute though. That's the thing. Because we're still above the 200. On the 4-hour chart on Ethereum. But it's really not that big of a pullback. Comparatively to looking at other pullback candles. Like Ethereum, when it pulls back, has really big red candles. And this one's a little big, but buyers below all these candles have come in and pushed them up so far. So there is strong buying at the 200-day. I don't know if Ethereum will crack below 2,300 unless it just starts selling off like one of these big sell-offs. We'll have to see. It's kind of a weird pattern on the 4-hour right now. But CGLD is starting to crack down, coming back down to these lows. I'm down like 3 cents, so that's like $6. So I'm probably just gonna eat this little tiny loss. Well, hold on now. Might be one of them sneakies. This could be one of them little sneaky dips that, like I was talking about earlier, where it almost got me earlier and then it came right back up. See, 20-day on the 5-minute though, the 20-day is crossed to, I don't know, but yeah, this is just a momentary pullback unless it pulls back more than this. If Ethereum and the rest of the market doesn't pull back any further, if they hold these areas they're currently in, then we'll still be looking good for tomorrow. With the stock market closed, I think there's going to be some buying volume in cryptos. So we'll give the stream 5 more minutes here, and then we're going to call it a night. So the next 5 minutes. We'll see kind of what direction we may be heading in. ADA down at 144. The band was extremely bullish, having a sell off there. Oh, I see what you're doing, CGLD. Do believe we're gonna get, let's see, what's Bitcoin doing? Let's check out Bitcoin too. Bitcoin with a dip below 3,500. It needs to hold 3,500, but the 200 day is right there on the 15-minute. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, Bitcoin actually, the 20-day just crossed the 100-day even while it's dropping. So Bitcoin, I don't know. It doesn't look to me like this drop is going to be that big of a deal. Very easily could be. You never know. But these little drops just look like little sell-offs compared to the rest of the chart. There's more bullish signs on Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano than there, especially Cardano, than there is bearish signs at the moment. Did somebody tweet? Did Elon tweet on 4th of July and say Happy Doge Father Day or some crazy stuff? Is that why we all of a sudden had a drop? I don't know. I'm not on Twitter, so. You can find me on YouTube, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Facebook. But I will probably never go to the cesspool that is Twitter. So I don't follow anybody's tweets on Twitter having to do with the stock market or cryptos or any investing. Well, not getting any precise movement right now, but everything still looks bullish. As long as they can hold these support areas that they're currently in. We can see some more action later tonight. But I'm going to continue to hold CGLD for a little bit. See if it's going to stay in this 340 area or if it's going to crack. And I'll let you guys know tomorrow on the crypto update how it went. So, if you're celebrating 4th of July, happy 4th of July to you. Enjoy some time out there, whatever you're doing. Appreciate everybody joining me. Stay safe out there. Until next time.